Alright, we are in the critical moment of this brutal Western Roman Empire campaign. Just look at this. We have 3 hordes of Huns raiding us here around Sirmium, and another 2 doing the same in Virunum. That's 5 brutal stacks of mounted barbarians, pillaging our lands, killing our people. And look at them, they have time of their life. We can't let this continue. They've been doing this for long enough. After all, we are the Roman Empire. 1,000 years history of military conquest and victories. We are not letting these guys do this to us. They are at war with Arcadius. They are not attacking him though. Instead, they are raiding us. The relationship is improving. I wonder, can we get non-aggression with them? Yeah, we could get non-aggression with them, which would further improve the relations. So there is slight chance we might talk them out of here. But it's a beautiful opportunity to wipe these 5 stacks out. Pretty confident we can do this. We have 2 stacks a must here. Brutal ones. Well, yeah, our units are crap, but we have numbers. And we have garrison to help out. And it's the same situation here. We have 2 full stacks plus a big garrison in Sirmium. We can just gang up on the 2, wipe them out, follow up and destroy the 3rd one. We can destroy all 5. Of course, this is not going to destroy Huns. They'll just respawn probably 5 stacks somewhere in the east and crack on at us. So we'll need to fight them again in another maybe 5, maybe 10 turns. We're not exactly ready for that. But the problem is, if they attack us now, we're not ready either. They'll be able to pick when and where they strike. Whereas if we go at them now, we can take them all out. It's very, very tempting to do so. And that's what we're going to do. But before that, we have 2 other wars we need to complete. Also, in the north, earlier this turn, we destroyed the capital of Getz. They still have Zealand, because they took it from Denmark. And crappy Jutes are still here. But they are not very strong. We can maybe take Alabu, or rather raise Alabu next turn, and then do the same to Zealand the turn after. This will basically secure our northern flank, and we can then pull these units back to Colonia Agrippina and Agrenturatum, which would hopefully give us a little bit of protection from Huns on this flank. Then we need to mightily fortify these 2 provinces, Pannonia and Raetia Noricum. They are badly exposed. We'll probably need a guardhouse in every single region. I wonder if it actually makes more sense to untax these. Just get rid of agricultural buildings, untax it so we don't need to worry about food in here, and just build guardhouses everywhere. It's only making 500 gold anyway, it's pathetic. Pannonia is much richer, yeah? Pannonia is 900, it's not even that great. Yeah, they are raiding us, so they are stealing a lot of our income. Maybe it will go up once we destroy them. And then there is not insignificant matter of Garmantians. They absolutely despise us, and that's despite us trading. They are making a fortune from this trade, and yet relationship is minus 100. They are at war with Gaetulians, who are much more friendly towards us, and they are probably going to win this because they have 2 settlements and 2 brutal stacks. Gaetulians are weaker. Or they'll just attack us instead, because why is this 16 stack here from Garmantians just next to Hadrumentum? We need to deal with them fast, because Arcadius is falling apart. Look at this. Sassanids are approaching Alexandria. They're also besieging Edessa. What is this guy doing? He's got a couple of tiny stacks here and 1 stack in Anatolia, and that's it. He has less armies than even the weaklings on the map. His strength only comes from his garrisons. This man is not up for the job. He still has about 20 regions, but he's going to lose them fast at this rate. We need to send expedition force to Egypt to protect this flank from falling into Sassanids' hands. If we let them do whatever they want, we'll soon be bordering them in Africa. And they are not exactly our friends, deteriorating, no wonder. Here's the plan. We destroy Jutes and Gets, or at least raise their settlements, send our stacks back to Belgica, and fortify there. We destroy Garmantians over the next few turns, build up a full stack and send it east to Egypt to protect whatever is left of Arcadius' possessions there. And we crack on at Huns, wipe these 5 stacks out, which unties our Huns in Balkans, or we can then deal with Alans, either vassalize them or destroy them, and then take care of these unfriendly factions here. Visigoths, rebels. Well, rebels. We don't mind rebels. Let them... rebels don't attack yet. They'll just build up to full stack and stay in Viminacium. If someone wants to waste soldiers attacking them, be my guest. We can then attack Dacia as well. Gepids. Probably need to deal with Gepids too. They are vassals of Huns. Going to start with the south. How do we want to play this? We need to destroy the 16 stack first. How far can this guy move? Ooh. Is he on double time? Stance none. Okay, so he can almost move to Hadrumentum, but not quite. If he double times, he can support attack on Hadrumentum. But he can't attack it from here. He can only attack Sabratas. Here's what we can do. Move Quintus into Hadrumentum, recruit and hire mercs. Attack and wipe out the 16 stack next turn if he's still here. Get back to Sabrata with only enough soldiers that this guy thinks he can win in auto-resolve. He attacks, gets wiped out, we then take and raise Sidamus. So, how many troops will we need to destroy the 16 stack? A full stack will do. Can we get full stack in a single turn? We can recruit 3, so we need 10 mercs. How many mercs can we get here? Oh, we can get a lot. 5. And they are all decent, although quite pricey. They are all desert troops, which means we can march through desert and they are not going to take attrition, which is brilliant. Probably want more of them than our own guys, actually, for fighting in Africa. So get all of them. It's costing us extra 800 in upkeep, but it's well worth it. Move to Hadrumentum. Press on. Okay, let's upgrade this cohort, or retrain. And now we want to both recruit and hire more mercs. Ooh, more available here, beautiful. Just get 3 more spears. Good and glorious life. You'll pillage, sack and raid some crappy factions very soon. You'll enrich yourselves by tagging along with Roman Empire, as people did throughout ages. Okay, we'll be up to 19 next turn. This should be enough to destroy this guy. We'll bring the guy back, bring Quintus back to Sabrata, and hopefully this guy will attack. He's at 20. As long as he's favored in auto-resolve and will be depleted after the previous battle, he should crack on. Preach doom, -5 morale. Persuade foreign agent. Okay, here's the question. Does this allow us to persuade that agent to join our cause? And if yes, can we use this to get above our allowed agent limit? If anyone knows, let me know in the comments. I'm going to check inspire own army. Yeah, but we need public order and religious spread. The guy is best used as deployed, but we might need to... I'm going to take 2 levels of this. Betray. Maybe because betray seems better, yeah? Any foreign character. Join our cause? Maybe this is what we need to get them to... Converting. No, converting seems like joining us. Okay, get this. 5 of 13, nice. Okay, and we'll try to convert the nearest agent that comes our way. And see if we can join them to our cause. If there is even, anyway. Next. We have a brutal rebellion here in Aquitania. But we happen to have maximum number of generals, so we need to disband someone. That someone is going to be the guy here. Sextus Crispus. He's not contributing much, so out. And instead we're going to get someone in Elusa. Oh, this guy looks strong. Look at him. Excellent. Get him. Get inside. Now these guys will be at 8 and they might very well attack. We have 4 guys in the garrison here in Elusa and a general. That might not be enough, so we're going to hire a little bit more. Ooh, pikes should be pretty good in settlement defense, yeah? Then archers. Get these 2. They'll still be favored, I think, because they have better units. They have this brutal cav. If they attack, we destroy them. If not, maybe we hire a few more mercs and destroy them anyway. And how about this guy? Let's get public order for the army and for the general. Integrity. It's pretty important. Integrity sucks here. All these armies are losing it left, right and center. Battle 1 plus 20. That's useful. Actually, he might get enough by just winning battles. So get this. And where do we need him more? This is kind of stable. We could double time into... No, we can't. Then just get into Londinium. Plus 2. Okay, and it's -11 here. Up north. So need to move him over next turn. Okay, and we crack on the Huns, yeah? Nothing else to do. So let's do it. Retrain all the guys, so we have more power in auto-resolve because of bigger stats. In fact, before we retrain, let's upgrade 1, retrain just 1 and see what we gain. Okay, 7 melee attack. Whoa, they cost so much more. 28 gold more in this army that already has so many mercs. 1 melee defense, 12 health. Okay, and an extra javelin. So it looks like they are slightly better, but the jump is not as big as from border guards to Comitatensi spears, because they don't get more melee defense. Okay, now, we have 18 stack here, yeah? Which means before we attack them, we can also levy some troops. What do we get here? Ooh, horse archers. Get 2. Should we get the last 2 too? I think I prefer them over these crappy javelin men. They are similarly priced, but they'll also provide 2% discount on everyone, which means the overall cost of an army should go down despite the units being more expensive themselves. I think we're just going to say goodbye to 2 of these crappy levies, disband, and get these 2 brutal horse archers. Gonna give them a little bit of their own medicine, huh? And now here, can we also get some troops from them? We have plenty to choose from, nice. I think we want the steppe bows the most, they are so cheap, look at them, 47 in upkeep. Our crappy javelin men are 120, so get rid of these 2. So we're saving massive amounts of money, while also gaining like 4% discount on the whole army. These guys are essentially free, thanks to that, because they give more discount than they cost themselves. Get them. I don't think we want steppe spears. They are okay, but now that we upgraded our guys, they are very similar. Could be close. Could be tempting to get them actually. Because they also count as for the 2% discount. How much is that 2% worth anyway? How much are we paying for this army? 2500, yeah? So 2% is saving us 50 gold. So in essence, these guys will cost 100 in upkeep versus 166 for Comitatensi spears. Maybe we just get rid of one cohort and get the guy instead. Spears are better against horses too. Or maybe just get rid of another of these crappy levies. We have half of the stack is ranged. It's too much, yeah? I don't think we ever want this guy. It's got no armor and very weak melee defense. And we already have enough horse archers. Or do we? Okay, here's what we're gonna do. Get rid of these crappy javelin men. Out. Get one spear and 2 horse archers. Now the cost of the army should go way down. Because we have so many units that are not native and they provide discount to the overall cost. And now we destroy the crappy Huns. Or at least these 5 stacks, yeah? Going to attack this guy here. Wait, Vetius, huh? Who is this guy? It's not our guy. Can we adopt him? No is the answer, but maybe we can adopt him after we get some gravitas from this battle. You attack. Wait, before we attack. Of course, Huns are at war for Cadius. He's going to pay us to declare on them, yeah? Why would we do this for free if we can get some money off of them? Hi, how about you pay us 1300? Nice, excellent. Now we are talking. What did Gepids do? Oh, Gepids didn't pile on. Huns can't even hold these guys. Gepids actually approve of us being at war with Huns. Nice. Okay, we just attack.
To victory!
Yeah, to victory, because they are weak, very weak indeed. Going to wipe them out, yeah? Go balanced. Now, go aggressive, they have many ranged units. Go balanced, it's fine. 2 stacks destroyed, beautiful. Garrison got away cheaply, not so good. Our guys took most of the losses. I'm going to ransom and release them. If someone said in the comments, every time we do that, there's 10% chance that the main guy will get +1 public order trait everywhere. So do this. Yeah, it's -10 integrity, yeah, but we get +20 from winning a battle anyway. So we're still, it's still a positive trade. Oh, can get Vanguard on the Brutal Vetius, excellent. Get 2 levels of it. Does +6 melee attack and 20 movement. Absolutely amazing. And now crappy Legio has 29 melee attack. A little bit better than the crappy 11 cohorts start with. Can we adopt him now? We can adopt this brute. How about that? We'll do this later though. Come here. You know what? Just attack. He's not going to accept. Yeah, we need to follow up anyway. Of course he wouldn't. We want our main guy to lead the charge. So you come here to reinforce. And you going to attack. Do it. Wipe them out. Go aggressive. Stack destroyed. Excellent. Ah, we lost 2 guys. Not so good. Not so good. But it's all good. Oh, and we leveled up on the Brutal Styrico. What do we get? Already have Vanguard, which is the best one. Should we go for Vil Illustris? That's pretty good. Or is it? Maybe it's not that great. Just pile of stats. We already have 6 authority, which is important for massive +50% commander's aura. We can now get 6 cunning if we take double dukes. And also get +4 public order as a side benefit. It's actually pretty decent. Knight Commander is so important. And this is another what? 6% upkeep on units. Amazing, get it? Wait, how much are we saving? It's 543, 656. Yeah, 113 gold, not too bad. Excellent. Now, how strong are Alans? And do we have enough to attack them and destroy this turn? No, we don't by the looks of it. Have a look at them. Okay, what are these guys? A band, huh? 13 melee attack, 40 damage, 45 defense, 45 armor. They are pretty close to Legio. The 2 cohorts just have no javelins. They're pretty crappy overall. Less health as well. But remember, they have legendary difficulty bonuses. We can't just consider the unit in isolation. They are stronger than they look. Our guys are way better though, but we need replenishment. Now we have infantry that actually beats AI infantry, at least the crappy one. But, wait, we can even wipe out rebels again with Styrico. And still be in range to attack Alan's next turn. I don't think it's in our interest to... we could take this guy out of the picture. But then we are stuck in there. Would need to besiege, and we are depleted. I guess he's going to recruit like 6 or 7 units, yeah? So we're not only destroying these 3, but we're preventing him from recruiting. And then we'll be up against 20 stack, and the garrison of 4, huh? 24 units.
We hunger for battle. Ready for...
We can get up to full of marks, that's easy enough. But this stack even then will be worth maybe 15. And this is also depleted. Again, maybe worth 15. So we'll be slightly stronger, but not massively so. But besieging Alans means we can get rid of them next turn. Especially if we bring some stacks from here too. Huns are at war with us now, so we should absolutely crack on here and get rid of them, yeah? But you're going to attack? Yeah, again, weaklings. Wait, what if we do night attack? Even better for us, maybe we should do that. I think so. Get more battles, which means more X for everyone. Go aggressive, they have many ranged units, yeah? Do it. Oh, wiped out, beautiful! Ransom and release again. Now we attack with him, Brutal Flavius. Well, we can catch him, yeah? He can't escape. No, he can't. Excellent. Gonna bring him to reinforce, yeah? We want X for everyone. Come here. And you finish the job.
Kill them all!
Kill them all! So weak. Go balanced. Okay, 5 honey hordes wiped out. But let's not be too happy about it. We are now at war with them. And they'll bring more. Okay, we can only end movement in Yuvavum, so do it. You can't move anymore, yeah? Okay, what do we get here? I already have public order. Oh, Vanguard. Excellent. If we didn't move to Yuvavum, we maybe would have made it to Virunum. Okay, next. What do we do with crappy Alans? Now, we really need this replenishment. This army will be in tatters after we finish them off. If we had the Onager, we could maybe even take them out this turn. Can we hire Onager? No, we can't. We're going to take it slowly. We need replenishment. So, instead of being reckless, going to bring Vetus here, attack rebels, wipe them out. Oh, come on, what is this? To 4 rebels? What a joke. How did we lose 260 guys? Just could have sent horse archers and wiped them out from the distance. Yeah, we need to play these crappy battles manually next time. What a joke. Okay, what do we do with this? This is Roman land, yeah? Our people live here.
March until your feet.
We shouldn't be raising this. I don't think we should. Just gonna leave it. Okay, come back here and recruit more stuff. Okay, so Legio has 5 less attack, 8 more melee 8 more damage, no bonus versus cav, no charge, 4 more defense, and 35 more life, and 2 precursor jabs. It's pretty close between these two. Probably want a mixture. We already have 6 spears, yeah? So maybe we just pile on more Legios. 4 of them. Yeah. I don't want to do any merging here. All these guys are non-native, so they provide discount to the whole stack.
Ready for orders.
I wonder if these mercs also count as non-native units. Yeah, they're expensive though. Very expensive. Nah, not gonna hire them. Okay, so we replenish, recruit more, next turn we strike at Alans. And probably just wipe out the small stack and besiege Apulum. Okay, we also have these 2 brutes, huh? We want to join them to the armies, so we get more replenishment. Press on. And we can get another one, right? Yes, we can. Integrity +2 and integrated. This is pretty good. Get him. Wait, did we complete the church in Karalis? We did indeed, so we can also get a priest here. Excellent. Cunning, or zeal. Go with cunning, yeah? Get the younger guy. And now that we have a priest here, we no longer need Latin Church to spread religious influence. It also costs us 600. What we really need here is aqueduct, because we have horrible sanitation issue here. So get rid of this, and we repurpose it. Okay, what happened to Huns? They're over here. Went down to power rating 30. The relationship now deteriorating, no wonder. Military actions against Huns -60. I guess peace is out of question, right? Yep, not gonna happen. Okay, going to send 1 spy over there. We lose a little bit of income from the corruption reduction action he could do, but it's more important to keep an eye on these brutes. How about we also try to misdirect this guy? 400. 78% chance of success. That seems good. Do it. Critical success. Excellent. And guy leveled up too. Constant local effect. 20% less chance of being detected. This is decent. Ooh, movement range for army if he's embedded in it. This sounds pretty good. Okay, so get this and let's give him scout. Yeah, this also means we're going to have a really long and brutal war with Huns. We can't destroy them until like year 420, yeah, which is 80 turns away when Attila spawns. So over 80 turns, even if we keep destroying them, they'll keep coming. We're probably looking at least 10 waves of Huns attacking us. It's gonna be fun. Okay. I want to go for integrity. Our armies struggle with it, so getting +3, 1 from this tech and 2 from the passive for completing the whole section, sounds like a good idea. Also, +5 ammo is like 1 volley on every ranged unit. Also sounds good. I'm going to hold on getting Imperial Church a little bit. Our public order seems stable. I don't think we'll ever manage to build the brutal Imperial Library, but you never know. And feels like we need integrity pretty badly right now. Now, Stilicho has tons of gravitas, or influence, so we can now adopt Brutal Vetus, the best general we have, other than Stilicho himself, that is. Get him. Maria. 3 more influence before you can find your husband. Just gonna wait. Okay, should promote this guy. only going to do one a turn, because he doesn't have that much influence, and you want to maybe adopt one or two more of these guys. And whenever the action fails, he's already trying to adopt. You need to pay more influence so it actually succeeds, or you lose control. And we happen to already be weak. We don't want to lose any more control. The benefits don't get that much better, but the penalties get harsher and harsher for every level you drop. So gonna stick with it and just promote our guy to military account. And that leaves us 6.5k to play with. So again, what are our biggest issues? Belgica has no food, but it's only -8, so it's not a big deal. Wait, before we actually do that, how about we actually review our governors? We've not done this since the start of the game. Okay, governors should be where they provide the most benefit. Now, Carthaginensis is the richest province, so it absolutely makes sense to have a governor here, especially that it would be negative food-wise, if not the edict. Africa is second richest, excellent, also makes sense. Tarraconensis, why do we need one here? We don't need food, we're at +98, and public order seems stable, so we don't need one here. Just recall him. +7 public order, this is our guy, we'll put him elsewhere next turn. And then we have one in Venetia, which again has food, so doesn't need it, but is struggling a little bit with public order. Maybe it makes sense to keep him here. But it probably doesn't make sense to keep one here, it's already going up, and it's got 40 food. So you probably need to go too. Although, how do we replace that public order? It's not gonna be easy. Nah, just keep them where they are. It's fine. And how about public order issues? Yeah, this place is going to rebel unless we stop it. Wait, we can stop it by moving a governor over. This seems like more important than here. You out and get someone here. No one's available, huh? We need to pay up for a new guy. Crap. Okay, just get this one. At least he gets some extra gold from buildings. And let's get the bread and circus here for +4 public order. Nice. And then this kicks in for another +5 or 6 public order, and the place should be stable. Probably gonna keep the governor here for a few more turns to climb out of this -99 mess. Okay, someone also made a good point in the comments that we have too many military ports that actually don't contribute anything. So military jetty versus normal jetty, 225 gold. So we lose money, yeah? That's already bad. And we get +2 squalor. Yeah, it doesn't make zero sense to keep them unless we actually hire navy. So do we have food here? We have 30. So just gonna... but repurposing is cheaper, yeah? If we repurpose, we don't need to worry about food here. We could also change these fields to something else. No, gonna scrap. It's not important to pile on more food in a province that's already self-sufficient. It is definitely more important to save money. And we save money by getting some money back from this building rather than paying a lot more to repurpose it to give us something we don't actually need. Another military jet in Tarentum. Don't need it, scrap it. And another one in Aquileia, also out. Okay, so we're scrapping like 4 of them. That should save us a little bit of coin and improve sanitation across the board. Okay, sanitation looks way better than the start of the game where like half of our regions were crap. Now it's only, what, 5 provinces that we need to take care of. Already doing this in islands by sorting out a free building slot. Now, we have construction site here, so why don't we build brutal waterworks? Go for it. No, we need one here too. 7 pop to expand. Man, this is gonna be tough. And if we destroy Forum, 600 gold for -2 public order and 1 squalor. That's pretty decent actually, compared to other buildings. Trade income, 5% trade. Okay, so this is pretty decent, upgraded gold. This is from tariffs, yeah? Need to be careful with that, because tariffs are only a small part of all the trade income. Where is tariffs? This is total value. How much from this is tariffs? 300, about half. Okay, so 300 per faction, yeah? By the looks of it. And how many trading partners do we actually have? 8. So we make 2400, so the crappy gold mine is going to give us, what, 24? 5% of that is 120 gold, if we upgrade it. 120 gold that bypasses corruption, but the price is brutal, both in money and in public order. Also 600 gold that will be mostly eaten by corruption. It's not obvious it's actually worth it. Maybe we just scrap this building completely and build waterworks here to sort the issues. It's costing us public order and squalor, contributes probably about 250 gold. I don't know. It's not too bad, but this actually seems better. It's like less gold, but public order swing is 5. It only makes sense to keep this if we want to upgrade this and get that 5% boost from tariffs. Okay, so if we build this tier 2, yeah? 1200 wealth. That is eaten away. Like 60% of that is lost. So we're only making let's say 500. And another 120 from tariffs. 720 gold from a building that causes 5 public order hit and 3 squalor. Is this good? Okay, we also have construction site here. So maybe we get out of this on the cheap by just building fountain. A single fountain is actually going to deal with the issues right now. Then if we ever need another one, we can use that 4th slot in Brigantium. Actually, I like this a lot. And also costs a lot less. And we don't need to repurpose this building. Keep this option open for future. And then Tarraconensis, huh? How is it looking here? We don't have open building slots and won't have for a little bit longer. We need 3 in Tarraco, so even a single fountain will not fix it. Which probably means something needs to go, and that something is going to be chapel. Again, this is inland, borders multiple other provinces, and public order seems okay. We'll eventually upgrade this capital for another +6, so we'll be in better situation. And waterworks will sort public order as well as sanitation in 2 regions here. So it makes sense to do that. You out. And lastly, we'll also need it in Betica. Construction site ready in Hispalis, but we can't build... Well, we can build a fountain, but it only makes sense if we can build 2, because 1 is not enough to offset everything, yeah? So -1 squalor. Should we also scrap this chapel then? The public order is decent here, we don't actually need it. We can build waterworks next turn. I think so. And again, this is an inland province that borders multiple other ones, so osmosis is taking care of religion for us anyway. Okay, so we're basically dealing with all the sanitation problems we have right now. What else do we want to do, and where do we start? We have another 2500, that's not a lot. We should start with open construction sites, yeah? Why not? There's not much we can build here. Man, what is this? I have 1 industry building. Industry seems like a trap, right? Just causes massive public order and squalor. And we barely make anything out of here anyway after corruption. You know what? Let's hold on demolishing this chapel. We can just build a fountain here for 1k, and that will sort the issues in Cordoba for the foreseeable. Yeah, just do it on the cheap. Just fix whatever's falling apart right now, don't overinvest. If we can fix issues on the cheap in multiple provinces, that's way better than building fully optimized just a single province. Okay, we can appoint another governor, but that would cost us, right? We have no one available right now. We would need to hire yet another guy, and our guy, who's the decent governor, will be available next turn. Yeah, we lose 1 turn worth of benefit, but paying 1k for another general when we don't need to is actually massive. And how about crappy Italia? Mediolanum is still struggling with sanitation, so maybe we upgrade this to buff house. I think we do. Do it. And we managed to spend beautifully all the money, which means we press on. 5k for piling on Pontus? Pontus is weak, right? 5k is a lot of money. I am going to say yes to this. Palmyra begging for peace. We might consider this if you pay us off. High. Oh, we can extract a lot of money from these guys. How about 1800? 500? Forget about it. You need to pay up more, buddy. Okay, 1300 and it's a deal. Nice. What is this? Some crappy rebels besieged us? He declined and we lose control. Crap. 22. This is super unfortunate, guys. We are now in big trouble. We're pitiful. What is this? Yeah, whatever. 500 is a lot of money. It's like half a building. Okay, let's start with wars. Who's on the move? The rebellion spawned and they crappy besieged Mediolanum. Man. With a 6 stack. What's inside? 6 guys plus Onager, yeah? Wait, if they are besieging, they're not recruiting, right? They will also be at 6 stack next turn, so we don't need to worry about them. And there's a small rebel stack here too that did not attack. If we attack them, we're getting help from the garrison, so we can test the waters. Let's try that. Okay, so we are too weak to beat them. Retreat. Going to get... But we can see what they have, yeah? It's a pretty strong army. 2 brutal calves. How about we hire a little bit more and come at them again? Yeah, just whatever's the cheapest, yeah? Okay, now we're talking. Wipe them out. And finish them off. Beautiful. Okay, buddy, you're going to get the public order stuff for the army. Maybe get this as well. And we'll come back to you. No other enemies on the move by the looks of it. Oh, look at this. The crappy 20 stack is outside of the city now. We can attack them and wipe them out with a guy with Knight Commander. I happen to have a couple of these here. Nah, this guy is only 5 cunning, but Stilko is at 6. And he's in range. Just need to make sure we're actually strong enough to beat him. So, start moving. I'm going to trade units to make sure he's got the strongest army possible. So, depleted guys out, healthy guys in, and get rid of them. Yeah, this is already looking good, but we were going to... Wait, night attack is only that weak? Oh crap, how is this possible? We need to fight this then. We absolutely need to fight this, which is excellent. 2600, huh? We have 24. 200 men more on their side, but their infantry is crap. They have a lot of cav, but we have horse archers, like a lot of them. Should be fun. Let's do it. Okay, our guys are faster than their guys, so we should be fine here. Gonna approach them from two sides, try to lure their cav away and deal with them first. Just going to deploy infantry further back in the studo, protect flanks, archers and slings behind our guys, and general in the middle. Okay, let's do it. Press on guys, you too. Going to try to lure their cav away and destroy them with horse archers. Going to be using flaming shot because it has a bonus against cavalry. And we are only interested in their crappy cav. Don't care about the infantry. Okay. Should be shooting the general, not the scrap. Pull back. Oh, one cav chasing us. Excellent. Start shooting them, but make sure you're in skirmish mode, yeah? Oh, these guys should chasing us too. Start pulling away. How is this one looking? Still 80 of them. Shoot them, guys, but stay in skirmish mode, yeah? And you start pulling away from the pack. Ah, these guys are so fast. What is this? How can they catch us? We have 103 speed. Man, not so good. Okay, try to... Guys, how is it possible? Our guys are faster and yet they're being caught. Crap. Okay, keep pulling away and shooting them. And here we want that too. One of the crappy horse archers already wavering, not so good. It's gonna get wrecked, it's down to 40 guys. Did you get any kills? This is down to 57, this is 69, okay. Come here. 53, 56. Bring them closer to our guys and we'll finish them off with infantry. Okay, the four of you. Maybe wants to get a volley on this guy, cataphract. Guys, you were supposed to... Ah, crap! Don't just... This is what happens if you use the crappy skirmish mode. Once the unit gets pinned against the edge of the map, you can't command it. You're gonna lose that guy. Guys, use skirmish mode and keep running away from him. He's almost done. Lost that guy, yeah? Yeah, he's basically done. Oh well. How is this other guy doing? This one put himself together, finish him off, and this is down to 18. Yeah, I can see that. Not so good. Okay, got rid of this one, fire tool off, so you don't waste ammo. You too, and just chop him down. Go into melee and chop him down, yeah? Oh, okay, he collapsed. Excellent. Okay, spread out. I lost 1.5 units there. Not so good. The general's out there in the open. Excellent. Go and attack him. Guys, shoot this guy. It's a crappy brigands, yeah? Ah, they're so fast, these guys. Man. Just make sure you run away from them so you don't get pinned against the edge of the map. Brigand's not in the best shape, by the looks of it. Why is the general here? This is good for us, but he should not be out there. Ooh, two of them broke. Beautiful. Focus on the crappy cataphracts now. Or you know what? Fire final volley on this guy. And you hear. How is the general looking? Not so good. Down to 72. Brilliant. Keep moving behind him. 20... Why is this guy here? This is pretty risky, you know? Fire volley here and you hear. This guy's shaken. Just keep shooting the general, yeah? Okay, that one's broke. Shattered. Excellent. Keep shooting this. General down to 40. Nice. Roman horse archers. What is happening here? Oh, brutal fire. What happened to this beautiful tree? Okay, general broken. Excellent. Just fire another volley. Should shatter him. How did cataphracts manage to catch horse archers? Okay, forget about bodyguards. Just focus on the cataphract. Finish him off, yeah? He's wavering. Excellent. But we need to kill a few more. Fire tool off so we don't waste ammunition. And press on. Buddy, you will be pinned against the edge of the map again. You need to be on the move. Come here. And you guys come here fast. And crappy frags about to get wiped out. Down to 40. Nice. Move away from there or you get wrecked. Going to take them off skirmish mode because it's clearly not in our best interest if they are so close to... Whoa, brutality! This force did nothing to us and yet we are putting it on fire like this. 28 of them. Okay, another volley and they should break, yeah? Everyone get rid of them. Wavering and that should be it. They should get moral penalty for being in a burning forest too. 14 shattered. Okay, forget about them. Just press on. Okay, the crappy infantry is marching at us. Good. Gonna consolidate these guys into one brutal unit. Switch to heavy shot because they have no other cavalry. Take our guys off of the studo and start marching at them. While horse archers, oh, they do have one more cataphract. Shaken. Shaken. Here's the thought. Someone said in the comments that you just need like a whistling shot on the shaken enemies to break them. How about we put half of our guys on a whistling shot, the other half on a flaming shot, and just start approaching them. If we can break them without actually sending our infantry in there, that would be great. Well, let's see if this works. Yeah, press on and start shooting them in skirmish mode and fire tool on. Okay, all these guys are shaken, yeah? Let's see. Moral penalty number 1 and should be number 2. Some of them are wavering, okay. Just make sure we're using the right shot. A heavy shot, that is not good, mind. Just do flaming and you guys should be on whistling, yeah? Okay. Everyone is wavering here, not too bad. Not too bad. Okay, but they're not breaking. They're just wavering. So it's not doing enough. Okay. Bring our guys and start actually shooting them and bring our brutal infantry. This is not good enough. Okay. Pull back, guys. We still have a little bit of ammo. We just need to attack them. They need to start taking some heavier casualties to actually break, yeah? So crack on. And the 3 of you just keep shooting them. You flank them, general come closer. Okay, the 3 of you shoot this guy. He's brutally exposed here. Ah! Got charged by cataphract. Not so good. Bring general closer. You pile on here. One here, excellent. One of you attacks the archer. The other 2 pile on these guys. The 3 of you keep shooting cataphract from point blank. Oh, cataphract broken, excellent. Our guy somewhat survived this. Oh, looks like a master out now. Bring 1 horse archer and chop down the archers, yeah? They are running away. Yeah, general is fine, don't worry about it. Now they also have army losses to deal with. Okay, the 3 ranged units. Come here. And you guys just focus on these 3, yeah? Just want to chop them down. The rest of them fell apart, beautiful. Okay, 1 to go and it collapsed, excellent. Fire tool off, melee on and chop them down. Decisive victory, huh? How did we do? Okay, 300 men lost. That is excellent. That is only 12%. Not too bad. No, full wipeout other than this crappy cataphract. Not too bad, not too bad. Release them. Okay, we got them, right? There is not much they can do now. Now, Stilicho has no movement left, so he can only besiege this crappy city. Continue siege. And now we have the second stack with the guy that refused adoption. I can attack this one with. Rebels don't have a general, so we don't need to worry about them. In which case, we should press on, right? Do it. Yeah, of course they would run away. How did they get the units? If we stop them... Ah, they recruited them last turn, okay. Okay, just come here. And now why can we not move on double time? Well, we have a little bit of movement with Stilicho. We're not Oh, we are reinforcing, but only if we are attacking, right? Can we get Mercenary Onager? Yes, we can! Excellent! So it's GG for Alans. Grab it and wipe them out. Okay. Now the big question. Is it worth vassalizing them? Alans, huh? Unreliable, aggressive, opportunist expansionist, hates rival empires. I can't ask for a worse guy to have as an underling. He's going to backstab us at the first opportunity he gets, this man. Wait. Can we assassinate him? No, he's not on the campaign map. These guys would make a decent ally if the general, decent underling, if the general was better. Just gonna get rid of him. Oh, it's really tempting to keep them as maybe they stick with us, but here's what's gonna happen. They'll build up to 2 full stacks and they'll attack us, yeah? Not when the relationship is minus 600. We'll never be able to have decent relationship with them. And not with this backstabber being in charge. Plus they're still at war for Cadiz. Nah, just get rid of them. But death and honor, destroy them. Sack the city and get rid of it. Or maybe we do subjugate. Puppet state, huh? It's never gonna work, not with these guys. Just raise it. You got what you asked for, crappy Alans. Yeah, we can't move, but that's alright. Our guys are still reinforcing each other. We can finish the whole province off by doing the same to Gepids. Crappy Gepids, huh? They are also at war with Eastern Rome, and they Don't particular. Look at this relationship. Military actions against Alans. Low. How about we pay up? No, they're not going to break away from Huns. We can get rid of them next turn. Should be easy enough. Do they have anything here at all? No, they have nothing. They happen to be all the way south. Wait, this is them, yeah? They took Thessalonica. We also have brutal Visigoths here. This whole Balkan situation. Man, why did Arcadius fall apart so badly?
I am a shadow.
The shadow, come here. I want to still keep an eye on these guys. Probably just gonna attack them and raise this crappy Romula place next turn. How much is this Onager costing us? 1,000 gold. I don't think so. Out. Gonna keep horse archers. They are pretty decent and they are cheap. They will replenish once we are in friendly territory. I think we still have a few turns before Huns put themselves together. It's good that we can see where they actually are. They are still over here. Okay, just gonna send... Well, at least their main guy is over there, right? Just gonna send the spider and have a closer look at them. And these are Venedians, huh? As well as Roxolanians. War of Huns, they approve of it. Unfriendly. How about non-aggression?
Speak. I will listen.
We raised so much land this campaign. Absolutely brutal. Okay, now we have two brutal legions in here that we don't actually need. I don't think these guys will attack. So you never know here. Maybe they will. Perhaps we should send one to deal with the rebels. Can even attack them now. At the cost of full movement. They'll never accept the battle. I think they are not recruiting, yeah? If they are besieging. They're also taking starvation. They can't take Mediolanum. They have fewer soldiers than we do. And we have walls. Just going to come closer, attack them next turn, and wipe them out. Also going to improve public order by... Oh, public order reset. Ah, I see. So instead of brutal force attack of rebels, separatist factions spawned. So it's like a slave rebellion, yeah? It resets public order, but it's not really that bad. It's a new faction, not rebels, and it's only 6 guys. So we should have no issue dealing with them. Just gonna bring the stack closer. And you, buddy, where do we need you? Now that we dealt with Alans, at least dealt with their city, they are now a horde, but they don't have much left, so it's not exactly a big threat. We can focus on the crappy Balkan factions that took land from Arcadius. Dacia being the first one. How is the relationship with them anyway? Improving, huh? Trade would be worth 300.
Hail, as requested, I give it.
I don't even mind striking some kind of deal with these guys, but Eastern Roman separatists, all these guys like us, but they are at war with crappy Arcadius. That's not so good. And what do? We can't be raising this area because this is Roman land, has been for centuries. And we can't give it back to Arcadius because that's not allowed. You can't trade regions here, and we don't want to take it for ourselves because it's just gonna worsen corruption. A region would need to be spectacularly well developed to even be cash flow positive after corruption increases everywhere. Yeah, maybe the way we dealt with Alans wasn't that good because they have 2 hordes now. We should have destroyed them all in one go. Have this flank fully secured. Either way, this guy should press on south. We have enemies here still, so we should concentrate. Going to move him on double time, but end movement in a place where we need public order. Such as here, Savaria. Although the shortest way south actually is through Savaria, pretty much. Excellent. Now let's have a look at the north. We just have a situation here with Jutes. Where is our first spy? Still recovering, yeah? Oh well. So we're going to have a look with a fleet. It's got the best movement. Come closer. Okay, so they have a 10 stack, a garrison of 4, and a fleet of 3. The other stack is nowhere to be seen. Even if it's right outside, it won't be able to reinforce. We can destroy them, yeah? Goes with what's saying. Attack them, bring the stacks closer, on single time, so we fight better. You too. And attack.
Get the blockade set up.
We're going to lose these ships, yeah? Goes with what's saying, but we can get rid of them, which is very tempting. Wait, before we do that, any point ever subjugating Jutes? How are they looking? Aggressive, temperamental. Aggressive, temperamental. It's like it's not the end of the world, right? It's not hates rival empires. It's not unreliable. We could actually subjugate them. Have a faction here. It's also beneficial because they're far away from us, yeah? If they betray us, they can't immediately backstab us. And they still have war with Franks. But Franks will then turn on us, yeah? Franks also fight Angles, so I'm going to subjugate these guys. Yeah, we were supposed to raise their settlement, but they still have like a 15 stack somewhere. It's gonna be another crappy horde that will be harassing us. At least the general's trait, the leader's traits are not entirely negative, so we're going to give them another chance. None shall. Go aggressive. Okay, 3 ships lost and 2 infantries. Not a big deal. I'm going to subjugate them, but without sacking the city, so that relationship doesn't get hit from this. Okay, how are we looking, Jutes? Ooh, that is massive. They're going to stick around, right? The military actions against Alans, 187. Alans weren't the most popular faction ever. That's gonna be brilliant with them. If we can get this up to 300, they'll never break away. Trade? Going to pay them off a little bit. No. Okay, doesn't matter. They'll want to trade with us once the relationship improves, and it will definitely improve because of the plus 300, yeah? Because of what we did to Alans. Actually, they approve of pretty much almost all our wars. This is brilliant. How is the situation with Franks now looking? That's still improving, although not as much. That's fine. And the crappy Gets, how about them? They fight half them up. Unreliable, aggressive, temperamental, hateful, hates rival empires. Okay, this guy is not going to stick around if we subjugate him. Can we... not this turn, yeah? We need... Wait, we can actually land here and replenish. That wouldn't be too bad. Going to send a fleet and have a quick look at the half and see what they have there. Press on. Okay, so the guy's recruiting. He's got 4 and they have a ship. We can still destroy them next turn if we are close enough. I think we can. We have still almost 30 units, although our guys are slightly depleted. Okay, I'm going to bring the fleets closer and stay on friendly waters. I wish we could replenish here. No such luck though. Okay, bring them here, we strike next turn and we finish off the Gets. Hope we have enough. Okay, here you buddy going to get public order. And you need to pull back, so you are protected by the other guys. I'm going to disband this guy. It's only 4 men on this ship and it's costing us 100 gold. Out. Crappy Gets, huh? Peace high. No wonder, you're on your knees. Nah, it's not gonna be peace with Gets. They are unreliable. Can't trust them, so we're going to wipe them out.
You have my full attention.
Can get military access potentially with Morians. I don't see why not. These guys love us and they are reliable and defensive and loyal. Admire strong empires. They'll stick with us forever. Maybe we can make them into allies and then tributary state at some point. Why not? Try that. Well, maybe not yet. And how about brutal Gaetulians? Non-aggression? No. What's the situation with Garmantians? Did they make a move? Okay, so Gaetulians have 2 stacks here versus Garmantians 20 stack and a 16 stack. So that'll be a brutal battle. Probably Garmantians are going to win it. Now we have a 19 stack. We should set ourselves up to attack Sidamus or whatever leftover armies are here. Oh, we got rebellion as well? I didn't pay attention to this. That's not so good, man. Need a general here to stop them. Although Caesarea has walls, so it's not super urgent. But they'll be at 8 next turn and they'll recruit. Wait, we have a general here. We can just bring him over. Move him to Nova Carthago Nova and then over to Caesarea next turn and attack them. Yeah, do it. Should we also hire? How many mercs can we get here? We can get 3 here, 4 here, and probably more in Africa, so no need for that. Okay, so what do we do against Garmantians? It's more important to destroy armies first than it is to get rid of raised cities. So we should get closer to them so we can attack whatever leftovers are here after these 4 armies fight. Yeah, so come here. Actually, raising Sidamus means they can't replenish, but then they can take Dimmmidi. Dimmmidi has no walls. If they absolutely steamroll Gaetulians, that wouldn't be so good. Yeah, we'll need to mob up whatever's left here. So you come here. No mercs available, so we're going to hire one of our own guys, the limited name. Just get spears. Now you, buddy, should be with an army, and the nearest army is here, so you're going to get closer and join them next turn. Okay, priest, you're going to deploy here. Nice boost to public order, excellent. And say goodbye to this. Now looking at rebellion in Britannia Inferior, so we need to move this guy over. Actually he's enough to stabilize it at minus 96. Okay, now you buddy got nice level up, excellent. Get more public order and start making your way to Vanguard. Ooh, this is pretty good. Tax rate local province. Should give this to whoever is the governor in the richest province, which happens to be Carthaginensis. Yeah, fatigue for range infantry. Forget about it. Just get that chief man. Okay, and let's appoint this brutal governor in Magna Graecia, where public order is brutally deteriorating. And Bread and Circus. Now, do we need the stack? I don't think so, right? So we're going to disband the whole lot. Ah, we have another rebellion here, man! Turonum, huh? Garrison of 4. These guys will be at 8. So we need the general here. and a couple of mercs. Get him. 5 is a little too little to defend from these guys, so we're going to get mercs. Hopefully they'll attack. And if not, we also want to hire. It's just draining our treasure. What happened? Why do we only have 1800 income? What? Wait, how has this happened? Do we have any super expensive units that we need to disband ASAP? Wait, how come last turn we made 48k, 43k total income and now it's only 24? Okay, it's the same income from taxes, slightly less from looting and ransoms. It just doesn't add up. Where was this extra income coming from? Was this like a one-off? Upkeep is also slightly higher, but only slightly higher. What happened to our income? We also cut maintenance. Crappy recruitment, 16k last turn, man. It's not obvious to me what happened here, but we are in big trouble with this income. We should not be recruiting. These crappy rebels, man, it's a menace to deal with. We have too many armies. Scrap this guy, 19 is almost as good as 20. Unless we absolutely need a unit, we should not be recruiting going forward. And we should also do some merging. Yeah, Hunnic mounted bows, excellent unit, maybe keep them, but anything else too closest, especially our own guys, just consolidate. These are also very expensive, just merge them. Shrink military a little bit so we save money. As simple as that. Mercenary Germanic mounted brigands. These guys, 360 gold. Need to deal with these rebels next turn, no matter what. Even if we need to play this manually 7 against 8. Because this is just growing arms and legs, this military upkeep. I also need to make sure we don't get any more rebellions, because it's just too expensive to deal with them. Okay. Everywhere else looks stable, that's great. Now what is this stuff? We can bet on a veteran. Why would we do something like this? Just let them fight, who cares? We have bigger issues here. Again, because Stirko tried to adopt the guy and failed, some other guy's loyalty dropped, because he doesn't have enough to... What's the problem with this guy? Civil war, I see. And power and Imperium. Definitely need to lift ourselves from this misery. Can we adopt someone else? It's pretty risky, right? Adoption costs 50. If we do that again, not only can it fail, but everyone will drop loyalty, because Stirko will have one of the lowest loyalties in the faction. No, we can't do that. Need to find the other way. Could try to gather support. 25. Yeah, loyalty -1 is brutal. Yeah, let's try to gather support. Just once and see what happens. We should be spending our gravitas very, very slowly, because it takes a while to build up, and all these guys get gravitas every turn. Okay, gonna promote some of them, preferably the ones who are loyal and have low gravitas. Just one at the time. So many issues this Roman Empire has, man. Things are not looking that great. Okay, so build waterworks in Taraknazis, and that will pretty much sort out sanitation issues, yeah? Also here, but it's busy, maybe that's why. Islands will take care of next turn. Okay, so we basically dealt with sanitation and food. Have a little bit of a public order situation in a few places, but nothing major. We're not fully stable yet, but we're well on the way to stabilize the interior. Okay, 14,000 left. It's tempting to build stuff, yeah? But we'll make no income next turn, and we need some flexibility. I guess we can also always cancel buildings we no longer need. Also, we should start building guardhouses on the border. And how much is this crappy province making? 86 food, huh? This makes 600 gold, not a lot. Juvavum is brutally exposed. Definitely need the guardhouse here. Next time we level up we can build one, but it's gonna take a while. Also, do we have any resources we can upgrade? Die maker, huh? Absolutely not worth it. 8k or 7k, brutal price. But building a governor's house here is going to be huge, so let's do it. More olives, that would be pretty good. Don't exactly need food here, but could use some... It's gonna cost squalor. Can we... yeah, we can absolutely afford this. So build it. But wait, we actually need public order more here, so maybe we build governor's house. Oh, and of course Italia, we need waterworks here. Yeah, build them. Upgrading salt, more resource, and sanitation would be an issue once we build waterworks. It's +2 everywhere. It still will be an issue, so maybe not. How about we actually upgrade our military? We can build like a cavalry camp, scout equitas. Yeah, forget about them, they're crap. Ooh, slingers and... we get slingers and archers from mercs. Protectores domestici. How about this? Is this a good unit? Wait, this is an upgrade to Palatina, which we can already hire here, right? Wrong. Yeah, we'll need this eventually, but maybe not just yet. Okay, Retit Noricum. Thinking about doing something radical. Now, scrapping these food buildings and building garrisons here. Because this is probably the place, other than Pannonia, that's most likely to be attacked by brutal Huns once they come back for us. And the guardhouse is actually pretty decent building. 5 units for like 100 gold upkeep is very, very cheap. Or is it 200 gold? Doesn't matter, it's still very cheap. I should have it in both frontline settlements here. Definitely not gonna scrap woodcutter, and it's gonna take a while for this to expand, so we could get rid of these fields. We'll still be food positive, yeah? And also say goodbye to the chapel, and just build guardhouses in both cities. Perhaps also governor's house in Africa, that would be so good. Gets us positive public order? No. We're going to unlock armor soon, right? And also carpenter and blacksmith. Which ones are worth building? So armor gives armor and shields, nice. Carpentry gives ammunition, also nice. And again, unit experience for everyone. And then weaponsmith also gives unit exp and melee damage. Okay, so we want all three, right? These are all good. Maybe this is debatable, because we might just grab mercenary archers, but once we... That's actually good. We will want crossbows at some point, so we want all three of them, yeah? And they can probably only be built in the main settlement, which means we want to make space for 3 of them. This is untaxed, right? And it will always be untaxed. It's only making 300 gold anyway. So we want treble experience and stats boosting building in Vesontio. Vesontio is also stashed away. And then in Argenturatum we want what we already have, garrison and rally field. Why can we not expand this? This is some kind of bug, right? Thought someone mentioned in the comments that there is a mod that fixes it, so maybe I'll need to install that. And here we want second barracks. So we can also hire archers and crossbows here later on. Now military upgrades will cause a lot of squalor here, unfortunately, but I don't see a way around it. Yeah, it's time to start investing in military. So this needs to go, and we'll have... Wait, we can also expand, right? I'll need waterworks here too, to offset this brutal squalor that will start piling on once we build all 3 upgrades on these. Yeah, already have fountain, but that's not good enough, yeah? We'll only offset 2 at tier 2. At tier 3, all these buildings will cause 12 squalor overall. So we will need either 2 balnae, not even that, it will only give 10. We'll need double thermae. That's a massive investment. It's probably better to build 1 aqueduct. Where is it? No, or cloaca, whatever. The beast that gives the most... Cloaca is probably better, also gives growth. Because we won't need that much sanitation in the province here. What else is worth building here? If we build treble stats building, we don't need rally field. This we'll put on in the countryside. Supply storage, how good is it? Oh, this is the treble stuff we're going to do. Workshop? No, it's just money. Doesn't give any stats or anything. No, nothing here is worth building, yes? So this province basically will have... Vesontio will have waterworks and treble upgrade supply storage. Blacksmith, carpenter and armor. So start building waterworks here. And we need to wait with the second supply storage until we upgrade the first one. That's how it works, yeah? Which also means we need a second barracks here, in Octodurum probably. Thinking of scrapping this fountain. Once we have waterworks, we no longer need it. And then we can build the archery range here. Yeah, because we want to keep garrison encampment in Argenturatum. It's so good. 20 gold for 5 units? Absolutely brilliant. Well, 20 food. Doesn't even cost money. It's amazing. Tier 2 building gives what exactly? 1 extra unit in the garrison, that's barely noticeable. And then Pannonia, we also need guardhouses here. This province is making so much money, 1100. If we turn this into purely military province, with guardhouses everywhere, well, we can only build 1 guardhouse per settlement, right? Rally field in Sirmium, that seems like a horrible idea. We don't need double rally field, it doesn't give us anything. We should scrap it. And build guardhouse here. Build guardhouse everywhere. For food. This is going to take forever. We'll need to have legions stationed here until we can build guardhouses. Unfortunate, because this is also the province closest to Huns, so most likely to be attacked. And 5 units in the garrison, on top of whatever we already have, would be absolutely massive. A rally field needs to go. It contributes nothing. If we build waterworks here, then we make space in Savaria. We can scrap buffhouse and build guardhouse here. And then when we expand to 4, we can build guardhouse in Supiane. I might even get away with still taxing this place. I think that's what we're gonna do. Okay, start scrapping this. Okay, I'm gonna keep 2.5k. There's nothing super urgent, and we really will need money next turn because our income will be so small.
Ready for battle.
Yeah, so are we. Let's press on. Oh, who is this guy? Governor. Excellent. Get public order and corruption reduction.
Christ weeps when men battle.
We can't, man. We just signed peace with them. Oh, rebels attack. Beautiful. We can just auto-resolve this, right? Yeah, just go protective. We are inside. Excellent. And ransom and release. What is this? Why did they run so far away? Can we even catch them now? Roxelane is wiped out. I'm not going to cry after them. A legitimate son. Whatever. Britannia is going to rebel. Power weak. Okay, he needs to pay his own influence for this. Oh, +6 control. Good. Okay, how is this crap looking? We are up to weak from pitiful. At least this helps loyalty a little. Maria still needs one more gravitas to marry off. And only Stirko has any gravitas on our part. Not fantastic. Okay, gonna start up north and deal with Getz. Okay, you're going to attack. Ooh, what is this? Danes are still around. Excellent. Bring the other guys closer. Wait, what is this? Danes are helping us. We can get rid of them with the Admiral alone. We don't even need... This is interesting. We can save a lot of time by not having to bring these armies here. It's like one turn, yeah? They lose half a movement. But then we can get experience, which is probably more valuable. So I'm still going to pile them on. Wait, is this Alabu? Yeah, they have a normal garrison here. 49. They're the weakest on the map, which means they have no other armies, most likely. Just gonna pile on everyone. Come here, and you come here, and get rid of Getz once and for all. Sack the city. Oh, guys, look at this. They got a new leader. Aggressive admires Western Romans. Now we are talking. Now we are talking. -200, huh? That's all good. We subjugate Getz now. Change of plans. You need to be... The situation changed, so we're going to change our plans. Just going to give these guys another chance. Just like we did with Jutes. How is the Jutes situation looking? +60 already. Amazing. Yeah. We can't ask for a better leader. Aggressive admires Western Romans. Excellent. Get him. Man, you got the job. Of course there's now a little bit of an issue with Danes who are at war with... No, they aren't. War ended, right? Because we vassalized them. Look at our Nordic expedition. Basically got two fairly reliable partners. Puppets from it. Brilliant. Trade with Jutes, amazing. Can even ask for money. 1500 gold, beautiful. And Getz will improve from -70 to +300 over time. Not gonna force anything on them now. As situation gets better, we'll be able to ask for more. Now, Admiral, huh? Get this and this, and we're going to disband you for now. We no longer need this ship, and it's costing us a lot of money. So out. And since Getz became our puppet, they have no wars, right? Well, other than our wars. Western Rome, Pontus, Visigoths, Alans... Okay, yeah. But we probably want to leave an army here until they rebuild, so no one wipes them out easily. Okay, I'm going to consolidate these guys. Oh, what's happened now? Predicted income 12k. It was 2k just moments ago. Was this just showing incorrect numbers? Looks like that. Okay, the two armies, yeah? They are badly depleted. How about we just consolidate them in one to save on upkeep? Disband the other general and leave that army here until it gets rebuilt and then send it back home to Belgica. I actually quite like that. Yes, I'm glad you agree. Public order and integrity, yeah? Of course. And for the guy, start making your way to Vanguard. Untrustworthy, huh? Okay, so we have a 20 stack here, slightly depleted. Gonna stick this army in here for the foreseeable, maybe even land next turn so we get replenishment. And once Getz are up to full stack and the relationship improves and we start trading with them, just send the army back to Belgica. Thought we can avoid this rebellion, but doesn't look like that. It's -8. Not so good. Next, what did Alans do? They pulled back, yeah? Can't see them. -690. What is happening here?
in heaven,
Oh! We can get peace with them. I don't see why we... they'll come back at us, yeah? -600. They'll never get us off the hook. Let someone else deal with them. They are probably not very popular. Also one of the weakest factions on the map. There's somewhere here, right? We probably can't catch them. Especially that movement on this wrecked region is massively trimmed. Oh, we also have winter here and we're going to take brutal attrition. So, what are Gepids up to? They took Thessalonica. They have any friends? Wait, can we get peace with Huns? They're still 30, so they didn't rebuild fully. Oh, guys. Look at this. Absolutely do this, right? Now is the time, it's only minus 22, it will be minus 77 probably next turn. I'm going to pay them off to go elsewhere. Destroy their 5 stacks, they dropped from 4 to 30 and looks like they are permanently weakened. Because it was 30 last turn too, right? So whatever happened, they have fewer stacks than they had in the past. Or they spawned at half strength and they are not replenishing. If we can get peace with them, perhaps we should. Gepits love us. Perhaps attacking them is not wise. They are no longer bordering Arcadis because he got wiped out from Balkans. Look at him, he's falling apart. Every turn he has less and less territory. I don't think we should go to war with Gepits now. They are not very happy about Huns and they are happy with they are friendly enough towards us, so we are going to postpone this attack. We have other factions we need to wipe out, such as these guys, Eastern Roman separatists. And Dacia. Dacia is 7th strongest on the map. These guys are 17th. Yeah, we're letting Huns off the hook. Or maybe they are letting us off the hook, depending how you look at it. 23? No. 33? Yes. Okay. This is very good development because Huns are going to forget what we did to them. Relationship is neutral. It's going up from minus 19 to plus 14. Not too bad, guys. Not too bad. And they are also fighting the antenna guys. Let them focus on that. Alright. We have a little bit more time before the inevitable round 2 of Huns. Which means we can really focus on the Balkans now. We're gonna let Gepits live a little bit longer. They are tributary states, so attacking them will piss Huns more. We don't want that. We have Eastern Roman separatists here and Dacia to deal with, and then Visigoths as well. Then we need to re-establish Constantinopolis. Plenty to do. Okay, let's have a look at Africa now. What's the situation? The situation is that someone's going to get wrecked here. That someone's going to be us because there's an 8 stack of rebels. Brutal Flavius, we need you here. Crack on. Get into Caesarea. If we attack these guys, what are the odds? No, we'll need to pull back and lose movement. Might not have another chance, so instead we're going to get mercs and then attack. How many? Ooh, we can get tons of mercs, good. But we want them to accept the battle. Ooh, Ballistari, brutal. 8 units, huh? Garzon here has 6, has 4. So we need probably another 4 ourselves to beat them. Treble archer, heavy ranged army. We need cavalry to counter them easily. There's only 1 scout equity in the garrison, so let's grab 2 calves. 200 charge bonus, what a brute. 400, forget about it. Just get 2 cheap guys and 1 spear, and that should be enough. 8 versus 8, maybe get 2 spears. So we actually have numerical advantage. And attack them. You should win this, right? Go aggressive. Nice. Yeah, fortunately for us, Garrison took quite significant losses here, which means our guys didn't. But that's the problem with this crap. They got off the hook and they'll keep recruiting. So round 2 is inevitable. Where's the stack of these guys? Did they get wrecked? 19 and 16. These guys took a little bit of attrition, so perhaps they destroyed the full stack, which would be a disaster. They are also hiring here. Man, 3rd stack in the making. This is not what we wanted to happen. Where's the full stack of Gaetulians? How strong are they? Did they lose it? 48. Yeah, they got fully wrecked. Crap. Can we ask them to become our puppet and this will end the war? Well, if they don't agree to this, they'll get wrecked. They are going to get wrecked very, very soon because there's nothing here that is going to stop these 2 stacks from destroying them. And then they'll crack on at Caesarea. Man, situation now in Africa is turning extremely unfavorable to us now. I think we moved too slowly. We procrastinated for too long with this. Now they take Dimmmidi next turn and they are within striking distance to Caesarea, which is very, very bad indeed. Anyway, we can... what's the relationship with Garmantians? It's minus 100. As soon as they get rid of Gaetulians, which will be next turn, they destroy us. Well, they won't really destroy us. They'll try, but they'll fail. Okay, we could attack this guy. It's a 19 stack. If he doesn't accept the battle, we have no movement to follow up, and they then gang up on us with 3 stacks, which will be the end of this beautiful army and Quintus. If they do accept the battle, we should beat them, yeah? We have a healthy 19 stack. They have somewhat beaten up probably 19 stack. They must have taken attrition because they fought a 20 stack and won. This comes with a price. I'm tempted to try this. If we win this cleanly, and we should, or we can then... but this guy, is he recruiting? No, so he'll attack Sabrata most likely, where we have 4 guys in the garrison. He's got 8, so we'll need to pop a general. General should be enough to defend. And then this guy is going to take Dimmmidi and we'll gang up on him with these 2 guys. So if things go well, we can either destroy or massively weaken this stack. But then they can just attack whatever is left of our 19 stack with these 2, 16 and 8. 24. Oh man. Yeah, I'm going to attack them. I think they'll accept. If they accept the battle, we'll be in good shape here. They are accepting, but we are not in a good shape. Our native units took absolutely brutal attrition. We still have 500 men more. They are favored for some reason. I think we can beat them. Okay, who's got more ranged units is the question. They have 3, we have 6. So we should be defending on this brutal hill, let them come for us and get wrecked. Which is exactly what we're going to do. But they also have a lot of brutal cavalry, so we need to be very careful here. Okay, we're all set up on this brutal mountain. Opening with spears into Studo, swords behind them with precursor javs, then brutal javelin men, and archers and slings at the very top. We are protected by impassable terrain on both flanks, which is brilliant. They can't go all the way around though, so we have a couple of units in the reserve. And we're going to poke them with scout equites in case they don't want to crack on. They're pulling back? No, they're cracking on. Excellent. Or just repositioning. Okay. I'm going to give attack order on the ranged units and hopefully we'll lure their melee units, their cavalry, to chase after us. Yep, they are cracking on. Excellent. Pull back, pull back, pull back. Let them chase you. Go all the way back. Yeah? They're cracking on. We poked them enough. Now we retreat. Lure them into this brutal trap we set up on them on this brutal mountain. Desert crappy riders, huh? Scout equites, come here. Ah, they stopped. Come back. Attack them. Okay, cracking on at us again. Excellent. We pull back. Our guys are pretty fast. Well, 90 is not really amazing. Okay, looks like we need to do this maneuver a few more times. Guys, you need to be running. What is this? Okay, they are cracking on. So we pull back. Yeah, look how much cavalry they have. Absolutely brutal. But cavalry is not really that great against javelins. Or flaming arrows for that matter. Archers, by the way, make sure... Yeah, flaming shot. Excellent. Yeah, they'll crack on at our right where we want them. At our brutal spears and all the other nasty stuff we got ready for them. Okay, crack on. They'll soon be in range of our archers and slingers. Excellent. Ah, pulling back? No, not pulling back. Excellent. Then we pull back. They are in range now. We are shooting them, yeah? Yep, we are with archers and slings. Beautiful. Let's see how we do. 80. Javelins incoming too. Oh, slaughter! Down to 45 and pulling back. Beautiful. 50 riders killed in no time. Excellent. Other guys coming closer now. Yeah, they're cracking on with everything. Beautiful. Looks like they will want to flank us on this side. Looking at how they're setting up. But that's alright. They can't... they need to go all the way around. Gives us tons of time to counteract that charging maneuver. But you're a little bit of a disarray. Fix your formation, yeah? And back into the studio. Guys, they are back in range. We are about to shoot them brutally right now. These are skirmishes, but we are into studio. Oh, brutality! They barely killed any of our guys, but taking heavy losses from our 6 brutal range units. This guy smashed, down from 80 to 30. Now, as they are really close, precursor javelins unleashed as well. Desert riders. Oh, this will be brutal. Are we going to withstand this charge? They didn't penetrate, they barely penetrated our ranks. Excellent. Okay, now we're fighting them with infantry. We are taking some losses here, which is not ideal. Oh, they're trying to flank us here. Okay, you buddy, deploy here. And cavalry come to the side. 3 guys coming this way. Okay, 2 of them broke. Excellent. The 3rd one's still fighting, but taking heavy losses. Excellent. This one has enough as well. All these cavalry units are massively trimmed. Okay, just attacking with this guy. Bring our cavalry. Now is the time. Their cavalry has been massively trimmed. Think we can win melee engagement now against them. And we want to go around them and destroy their ranged units. Right? Exactly. Attack him. You get behind them. Get behind them, guys. You attack this, and the 3 of you come here. You attack this now, and the 2 of you going to attack the ranged units, yeah? Press on. Send swords in fight. They are out of javelins. Send this one in 2. Come here. Try to finish this one off, and you attack the archers. The general will stay out of it, yeah? He knows better than to attack our brutal forces. Okay, one shattered, the other one is broken. Excellent. Oh, general's after us. Pull back. We don't want to fight him. He's pretty strong, right? You go after the other archers, and you pull back. Keep pulling him away. We won here. Beautiful. Oh, we broke here. Interesting. Guys, pile on. You pile on. And you, everyone here, stop shooting, you're causing friendly fire. Stop. Fire tool off. Or you know what? Shoot the archer, or the sling, whatever. Attack this guy, chop him down. General after us, excellent. Buddy, you were supposed to attack this guy, you're taking heavy losses here, unnecessarily. Okay, we're massively winning on this hilltop here, excellent. You pull back. You keep chopping this guy down. This is our guy, yeah? Just keep pressure on these guys.
Our men have regrouped.
Excellent. If they regrouped, let them attack here. They have 3 ranged units of ammunition left. Keep hammering this hurler. Okay, this guy broke, excellent, but strong cavalry is after us. Pull back. General is coming back, excellent. Can we beat them? We have 72 here. We should. Attack these camel warriors. And you are going to attack these leftover bowmen. Okay. You need to pull back. Palatina. Attack this guy. You attack him. You attack them from flank. Okay, our crappy slings got into melee range, which is not very healthy. Pull back. Guys, you come back and attack these. Okay, we won't here. Go after the bowman now. General is still far away. Good. Okay, guys, you come closer and you'll be shooting the general once he comes close. 16, 18. Keep crushing them. Whoever's got ammunition, don't use it. Keep it for the general. General's coming closer, so pull back. There are 2 archers. Try to fire volley on them. 2 guys, doesn't matter. 9. Chop them down. Okay, what do we have here? Basically destroy them. Excellent. Everyone come closer. They still have a general. Gonna send 2 bows and fire a couple of volleys. And then whatever spear units we have left, come forth and set up defenses. Our guys have crappy morale by the looks of it. Expected them to hold up better than this. General is wavering. He's going to break very soon, yeah? The first volley should break him. Yeah, down to 52. What is he going to do? Just stand here and take the beating? Works for us. Just keep shooting him, if that's what he wants to do. These archers barely got any kills, man. Expected more of them. I wonder why our units are breaking. We're like massively winning this, and yet... Okay, general broken, excellent. Chop him down with the other guy, for our last calf, if we can even catch him. Decisive victory, huh? Okay, losses are brutal though. Didn't expect such a heavy losses. Pretty much a third of our army. And we've also taken some massive losses from attrition. But we wiped them out, which is very important, because that's a 19 stack or 20 stack out of the picture. Very, very important. Going to go against what we usually do and replenish. We need it badly. We're in the middle of a desert, and this is going to be like over 200 men, yeah? Okay, we're not taking attrition, that's good. Should hire all the mercs we can get our hands on, before enemy does the same. Other than non-aggers, they are 1k, absolutely not worth it. Okay, we need to do some merging as well, right? Merge these 2 and these 2. They are pretty weak on desert anyway, because they get massive attrition. And we made space for 3 guys. If we merge these 2, made space for 4 guys now. Desert spears, they are decent. Bows don't perform amazingly, we just tested them. Probably just more calf, because we are down to 4 units. Yeah, get 2 spears. They have big stats, so they are worth a lot in auto-resolve. Going to disband this guy. He's costing us 200 for 60 guys, and he's not replenishing. So we can get 5 units. 2 spears. Maybe another archer. Now that we disbanded 1 javelin man. Yeah. And 3 calves. These camel warriors are pretty good, actually. Huh. 400, huh? I don't think so. This is excellent shock cav, but it also costs a lot of well, it's not really shock cav, excellent melee cav, but 400 in upkeep is too much. Gonna get these two and we're out of money? Out of space. Yeah, that's fine, get them. Okay, so we're actually as strong as we were when we set off here. Not taking, we are taking attrition, but only on the 4 native units. Maybe more like 6. That is not the end of the world. Get a little bit closer to the road. Yeah, 2 men for just like a little distance like this. Absolutely brutal. 3% replenishment on the general. This would be pretty amazing if we can get this. Yeah, but then Vanguard is even more important. Go for Vanguard first. Okay, so this worked out rather well, but now they'll have 8 stack that will crack on at Sabrata. So we need more here. 4 guys is not going to win against 8. At the very least we need a general. This guy is pretty decent, right? Logistics expert, get him. And get an archer. So it's 6 against 8. They still have advantage, but it's not a crushing advantage anymore, and we're going to hire spears. We need numbers. And there's also this rebellion here. Since we can't catch them now, we're going to pull back, replenish, and also hire more. Plenty of mercs available. I don't think we need to keep these expensive ones that also took massive attrition. Going to take 4 turns to get back to full. The infantry is only going to take 2 and 3, so that's much better. Yeah, get rid of these. It's looking slightly better now. And how about Gaetulians? We trespassed them, minus 19, but we are now at war with their enemies. How about military access?
So serve our peoples with
These crappy guys, man, we are helping them out. Went to war with their enemy, and they are getting pissed because we are trespassing them. Oh well. We decided not to attack Gepids, and we let Alans escape, and this is what? Eastern Roman separatists. Should we go to war with these guys? They seem to like us, for some reason. They are pretty strong as well. They fight Arcadius. They like Visigoths. How about we take all of Balkans? 3 provinces, yeah? Destroy everyone here and take it for ourselves. It's going to worsen corruption everywhere, giving us 9 more regions, most of it being stashed away, and we just need to defend Markenopolis and Serdica, probably? So the front will be fairly short. All this further down south will be nicely stashed away. Expanding is a horrible idea in this game, where you start with such a big corruption, because, wait, corruption goes up by like 0.5% for every settlement, yeah? So if you take 9 more, we're looking at 4% corruption. On top of what's already the case. So it's gonna slash our income from taxes by about further 10%. So we're going to lose about 2,000 gold from this. I think we can make more than 2k from 9 regions, even if we don't spend a fortune improving them. Especially that AI tends to expand a lot. So all this stuff should have multiple settlements already, buildings already built in. And it does. It's not looking bad. So maybe we do just that. Because there's no one else to fight here, yeah? Alan's pulled back. Huns we are now at peace with. So we can concentrate these 3 stacks and clear Balkans of these new crappy factions that just spawned. I think we're going to do just that. There's no point chasing Alans into unknown territory. Just gonna meet more people who are unfriendly. It's gonna pull back, replenish, and strike next turn. 40 men per turn replenishment. Amazing. Okay, and the first stack. Bring this guy closer too. Okay, now you need to finish these crappy rebels off. Press on. Just hope they don't escape. Yeah, they won't. Wipe them out. Nice. Back to Verona for a little bit of public order boost. Yeah, still looking at rebellion here, unfortunate. Yeah, plenty of mercs, so we can crush rebellion if it happens easily enough. Okay, should we try to adopt someone now? We got Gravitas and Stirko up. It can end in disaster if it fails. Go for someone with little influence. Should we try Vettius again? I really want him in the family. He's already said no once, but he's got little influence now. Maybe it will work out this time. Try that.
I am eager to hear your embassy.
Your crappy Abdanians are now 4th strongest on the map. What is happening here? Definitely need to keep them happy. Yeah, we're going to scrap this guardhouse in Segusio. It's as much inside our empire as it can be. And just build second buff house for more sanitation and public order. So out. Upgrading Prime Forest seems like a good idea. More trade income is always welcome. It bypasses corruption, so it's the best type of income. And it grows on its own from long-term partnership. Oh wait, these crappy rebels, we're supposed to wipe them out. Let's see what those are. Oh, they accept, excellent. Wipe them out. Beautiful. Do we need this army? Nowhere around, we're looking at rebellion anytime soon. Actually, We're looking at potential rebellion here in crappy Belgica. Maybe we move them over there. Just gonna disband the expensive mercs and move the leftover. 5 stack is enough to deal with rebels if they spawn just next to us. So that's what we're gonna do. Keep the small stack around and use it. Yeah, we're in the governor's house here. Unless we want to turn it into a military province, then we don't care about public order. And just untax it. 500 gold, huh? Maybe we untax this. We make almost 13k, it's not like we need it. Need the money here. And can build guardhouse in Augusta Treverorum. That will basically secure it. Yeah, I think so. Should we turn this into scriptorium? It's gonna cost us 7 public order, we can't, right? Unless we build capital here. For capital we need more population. But the scrappy tabernae is not really contributing much. Maybe we switch this one to scriptorium for more research. I like that. Do it. Wait, can we afford this food-wise? No, we can't. So we also need to upgrade jetty to a fishing jetty. We have enough sanitation for that, so do it. And we're out of money, so let's press on. Ooh, it gets offer us 600 for trade. Beautiful. That's why it's worth waiting. If relationship is going to improve massively. Yeah, they pile on us. 3500 to our 25, 1000 men more, and they have double onager. Not so good, man. Subscribe!